Hey everybody! So I thought I would do another little update. It's been a little while since I've actually shown you guys what's been going on in the game. So I guess let's get started. So the first thing that I wanted to show was how collision is going to work in the game now. Before collision, it's a 2D game, so it's kind of hard to do collision and kind of like give it a three-dimensional feel. So like you could walk up to this because this is on a layer below Sid, but because the collision is kind of fits the silhouette of the item. You'd come up to it and see. It feels like you should be able to like kind of walk behind it, and you would, if it was a 3D game. But because of the way the collision works, you kind of just stand on top of it, and it looks awful. So I figured out a better way to do things. It kind of involves layers popping in and out. So same rock, different collision programming. So now I can walk up to it like normal. I can walk up, I can go behind it, and it just feels better, it looks better, and it allows you to move around a lot better too. It doesn't hinder your movement like this rock would. Like if this rock was further up, you'd bump into collision here, and you wouldn't be able to fit between. Now you can do that stuff. Like for instance, so the torch is here, which used to be based on that same collision like the rock is. You can actually run around now. So if you go, so you can kind of play ring around the rosy. Another thing I wanted to show was the 8 directional movement. So I'll kill him, pick up my money. So 8 directional movement. Basically, he still goes right, left, up, down, but he can also move diagonally. Either way, you can even kind of run around in a circle if you want. He's going to get new animations from when he runs diagonally. Right now, it uses his up animation and his down animation. So that's kind of something that I want to change. So now, if you look, he can run in a circle. But it looks a little funny because it's still using his up and down animations, depending on which way. I can zigzag. Which way he's moving. So that's something I'm going to add. So he's going to have different animations for that. Another thing, I'm actually attacking and doing all this stuff with the mouse. So left click works like O, and the right click acts as P. So you can choose whether you want to use the keyboard or the mouse. That's totally up to you. I just wanted to give people more options as far as like control goes. Also, if the video looks a little laggy, the gameplay is fine, but my computer for some reason doesn't like to run video or video record anything for that matter. So, show you some stuff here. So we all know kind of anybody that's played the demo is familiar with the bombs. You can kind of drop them. They explode. You can use them to find secret areas, stuff like that. But now, and I'm not going to show you what the slingshot does because it's kind of explanatory and well self-explanatory and well, I gotta leave something to the imagination. So now if you have the slingshot and the bombs equipped at the same time, and you right click, you can use the bomb just like you regularly would. Health that I don't need. I'm gonna go buy more bombs actually. Let's go buy more bombs. Because I'm gonna need them. So you can still drop the bombs regularly if you just hit P, either on the keyboard or the mouse, like I said. Or if you hit both of them, both buttons at the same time, you can shoot them. So this works, gives you a pretty good range attack. They're on a timer, so the bombs explode on their own. Or if they hit an enemy before that, then they'll automatically explode when they hit them. So I can shoot up that way, shoot down this way. And of course, he will actually have his own animations, because right now he doesn't really have a shooting animation. But when it's all said and done, when those are equipped and you shoot, he'll actually like pull a slingshot and shoot it. So another little item combination that we threw in here, I should say I threw in here because I'm the only person working on it, is the globe. So a little snow globe. If you have it equipped, you can give yourself a little bubble shield. And I've shown this before, but the way it works is it takes damage for you. And it can take up to 3 hits before it finally breaks. So, for instance, I can run over here, get hit, whatever. The bubble shield takes damage. I can re-equip it. In the actual final version, the shield's going to have a little bit of a cooldown, so you'll only be able to use it once every 30 seconds. So once you use it, there will start a 30-second cooldown, and then you'll be able to use it again once the cooldown's done. So you won't be able to just re-equip it constantly, because otherwise that would be a little game-breaking and probably make things a little too easy. But you can basically use the shield, take damage, and then once something's kind of in your bubble, it can't really hurt you. And you're kind of invulnerable while your shield is equipped. But obviously if you go running in and your shield breaks at that time, you're going to get hit. So, along with the bubble shield, if you equip the axe at the same time, you can still use the shield, or you can give yourself a little axe shield that runs around with you, follows you around, and of course damages enemies. So you can come over here, and you can't spam the axes. It won't keep doing it. In the final version, you'll eventually it'll have probably a minute cooldown or so, or a half a minute cooldown. So you won't be able to just keep constantly re-equipping the same thing over and over again. But you can always just keep going back, so you can kind of swap them out depending on if they're on cooldown or not, and kind of better fit your situation, and then kind of adhere to a different play style, if you want to call it that, I guess. But yeah, so getting items in the game. 8 directional movement now, collision's working better, and well, I can shoot bombs now, which is ridiculous amounts of fun. In the final version, because you'll probably notice now that I can shoot bombs till I'm blue in the face. And yeah, you can have that totally equipped and shoot bombs. There's little things like that that I'll probably keep in there just to kind of allow a little varying play style, I guess. But right now it doesn't take a bomb away when you shoot. That's going to definitely change. However, you will be able to shoot three bombs before it takes one away. So if you have, like, say 4 bombs, you'll be able to shoot like 12. And so on and so forth. The shootable bombs aren't actually going to be able to be used to uncover secret areas. So you'll still have to use regular bombs to do that. And to also interact with specific different puzzles. But yeah, so that's the update. I hopefully will probably be updating it again before the Kickstarter ends, so just keep in touch. Thanks, guys. Bye.